Hello guys, I want to say hello, but I have been watching too much Simply Nail Logic on YouTube lately. Yay. So I'm a little naked today. I don't have eyeshadow on, but I'm going to show you what I look with my Naked Cherry palette. I have been playing with this palette a lot, and I am going to put up a video of two palettes I think totally dupe this. If you're not wanting to spend $49 on a palette, because I understand. It's gorgeous, and I love the colors, and it's a great palette. But I can see why you would not want to spend $49 on this, so I'm going to dupe it. But back to this. So I'm using this Naked Cherry palette. I am going to use the brush they put in there. Mine's a little stained because I have been playing with this palette a lot. I do enjoy it. I love a red palette. It speaks to my soul, like deep inside. But it's appropriate that I feel naked without eyeshadow on. Don't look at me. No, I'm just kidding. Come back. Look. So I'm just going to prime really quick. Please ignore my ugly hands. I took off my fake nails and now my nails are destroyed because they've slowly, like the acrylic just kills my nails. And now I have a painful little corner that's gonna have to grow out. So I'm just gonna prime my eyes. I do prime my eyes with something that's a little bit more of a neutral base. Just gonna take a regular e.l.f. Professional is what it's called, just their dollar brush, and I'm going to take the first shade called Hot Spot. And I personally put a color all over the lid. It just helps me blend everything out, makes everything have an even base. Get right there. Bam. So what have you guys been up to this week? Tell me how everybody's doing. And no, this will probably be posted on Thursday. The week's almost over. Even though I have to work the weekend. So it's not really almost over for me. Okay, so just get that color down. And once again, it just helps me blend. Alright, and I'm going to take the little brush that they give us, and I'm going to use the fluffy side. I've been using color Devilish a lot, so I'm just going to go back in with, try not to show you my camera, the color Devilish. It's right there. I just think it's a really pretty color. Just a little bit on the brush, tap off some excess, and then I start in the corner and just kind of swirling motions, and then just drag a little. So I do focus on the outer corner a lot more, and then just build it up. I think it gives it a very pretty halo. And then I do take a lighter color for closer in the crease. I do use all the product on the brush just to help blend everything out. I feel like if I grab pigment too soon, I get a very not well blended look. It's too much pigment in one time. So just take it a little bit at a time. It really does help your look blend out. Just that hue. And I am going to come back with the same color for the same eye. Just do the same exact thing. If I had any editing skills, I would fast forward through this portion, because you know what's going to happen. Oh. Is it difficult for anybody else, with their other hand, to blend out products? On the other half of their face. I know the other hand is difficult for me, but the other side of my face, I feel like this eye looks always perfect. And this eye, this is I'm left-handed, so the right hand when I paint it's just not very good. Well, it's good, just not as good as that eye. Okay. Bam. I'm going to take just a tap more color and blend it out. Ooh, I have cold nose on my leg. See, it's a lot more on this side than this side. See, this is what happens when you don't blend out the pigment for me, like, enough. See how this eye is blended out a lot more than this eye. Ear itch. Bam. I'm saying bam a lot. I don't know what's wrong with me. What is wrong with me? So many things. Can't explain. So I'm going in with the color Feels. So it's this color right here. No, I'll show you my Feels. It's called Feels. It's a very nice, almost purpley nude. And then I just bring that in right here. And this is the color I typically drag to my inner corner. I do use the same brush and it kind of helps blend everything out. If you hear little feet, it's my dogs. They're running up and down the stairs. So there we go, all nice and blended out. This one's just a little bit higher up. So if that does happen to you, just take a little bit of the same color and then pull it upwards into the crease. And in the end, I do like my eyeshadow up a little higher, just so after I pack on all that color and on the eyelid, you can still see Devilish because it's a gorgeous color. Oh, that's my palette on the counter. Alrighty, I should have thought this out more. So I'm going to do a full-on red look today. So the color Young Love it's a very vibrant color. Vibrant color. Mouth, why don't you work? So I'm going to take Young Love just on a small brush. It's the Royal and Lance Nickel. It is hard to read metallic brushes, and it is a detail brush, and it's the BOM 18. So I'm just going to take it on that brush and then pat it on. I do typically pat this stuff on with a finger, but for camera-wise, I decided to do a brush so you don't get my big hand in the way. I have seen people use Max Fix Plus with this. I just don't. I think it's a beautiful color on its own, and I am not looking for that pop and like that bam today. I feel like if I was doing something special, I would totally use Max Fix Plus with this and then pack it on. But I don't want it to be overly metallic. Just trying to do this other eye super fast for you guys. So are there any launches you're super excited about? I am looking forward to the Becca Holiday collection. I think I'm going to snatch up their highlighters. I know it sounded like right there, but It's okay. We're all mad here. Maybe it's just me. It might just be me. Okay, I packed on that pigment. Do you like this color? I think it's very bold. I would not wear it in my everyday life, but I work with special needs adults, and I think they honestly might be freaked out a little bit. Just saying, they might just point at me and stare for a little while, because some of them do not speak, so the only way they can communicate sometimes is to stare at you deeply. So I'm going to use this color Privacy, which I think is awesome. I love that they included these last two shades in there. I feel like they make it where you can complete the look. I feel like if we just had these shades, I could not do a complete look with this palette. And I do really feel like they have some shades that you don't have to like go all cherry-licious on. Like they do have some shades in there that you could get a natural look. But let's be honest, if you picked up this palette, it wasn't getting a natural look. But I'm just saying, like, if you're going out of town and you wanted something that you could party with a little, like go out and have a good time and do a bolder makeup look, and then the next day go to brunch, this palette could definitely do it. Just brush that in, pack on that color. I do like a matte with a shimmery eyeshadow just because I like the contrast. I do sometimes blend out with this brush, but I typically take a small blending brush for that. Getting that crease. So that's before blending. This totally not as dark as the other. Pigment. Just pack on the pigment. Pack it all on. I'm not weird. Shh, don't tell anybody. So I just take this color, this blending brush. It's just a regular old blending brush. I've had it forever. And I do the color Feels to help incorporate everything. And then we just go in there. I do like to take one, like the crease color on my brush, just a tiny amount. Just so I can it helps blend everything out. Don't poke yourself in the brow bone area though, like I just did. Tapping the Feels a little. Yep. And just blend it. Blending takes forever for me because I feel like I've never blended enough. Just blend until your heart desires. No more blending. Alright, I'm going to take this brush that I used before, and then just pop into Devilish, just like a tab, and then we're gonna blend it out some more. Who would have guessed? We're blending. It's just like Dory, just keep swimming, just keep blending. Blending, blending, what do? We blend, blend. I never got, like, before I really got into my makeup, I never got how beauty gurus did. I was like, how do these beautiful people do it? And then I was like, oh, I'm just not blending out my makeup right. And now I spend probably too much time blending out my makeup. I have a husky in my lap. You can't see her, but there's a husky head right in my lap. She popped in. She's like, hello, everybody. Alright. And that is blended enough for me. Alright. And then I just take a regular flat brush and dip right into that color Hot Spot again. Just that light color for underneath the brow bone. There you go. Now I'm just going to take, oh there it is, my damp beauty blender. And where I've got some fallout or just I kind of went a little crazy outside the lines, which is not a bad thing. Go outside the lines. I'll just dab it up. Maybe if I use the right side of the beauty blender. Just see how I cleaned it up just a smidge. So it's hard to show you because there's a beauty blender in the way, but you get the gist of it. And this with my brush, I will just throw on a little bit more highlighter where just slid highlighter all down my stomach. Just a little highlighter and bam. Ooh, I've been forgetting mascara lately. I don't know why. Cause I don't know. Just me. That's the answer. It's a Haley moment. And I am using the Benefit mascara. Ah. Speaking of Haley moments, I do know a tip to get rid of that though. I will show you. Just in a moment. I poked myself in the eyeball. I know, I'm making weird faces. But I think this is the only way you can properly put on mascara. Sorry, watery eyeball. Is to make weird faces while you do it. What is with me poking myself in the eyeball today? Today has not been my day. Bought a broken highlighter. It has not been good. That's like fucking, it's like doing the middle finger in some countries. Oh no, forgot that. Oops. So I'm sorry if I offended anybody. I'm just so sorry. There you go. Bam. Why do I keep saying bam? So we just take a spoolie. This one's a little dirty, but we just wipe it off after it's dry. There we go. Hot dang. Sippy sippy. So there's this completed eye look. I personally enjoy this Naked Cherry palette. I think it is thebomb.com. I'm weird. That is not cool. I'm sorry. But it gives a lot of dimension. I think these are really cool shades for somebody who, I personally don't go outside the box or normally put a shimmery shade on my lid and that's it, like just a light golden champagne shimmery shade, and I go throughout my day, and I think this has really pushed me to go outside the box of what I traditionally do, and I really enjoy it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Please subscribe. Begging you. So you guys have a nice day. Bye.